Welcome back to Readability. If you didn't know already, this is a kid podcast that's all about reading. Don't know a good book to read? Visit Readability and I'll help you out. Every Saturday, I'll either read, review, or recommend different books just for you. Lay back and listen to this week's episode. Let's get started. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Readability. This week, I wanted to rank books in different series. So I'll choose a series and then rank the books within them and then just choose another one. It's a pretty simple concept, but actually a pretty fun one. And to make it a little bit more interesting, I wanted to use a spinner to choose the series to rank. Of course, everything I put in here I have read. Obviously, it wouldn't make any sense if I hadn't read the series beforehand. Anyway, on this spinner, we have the following series. Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the original 5 books. Heroes of Olympus, the other 5 books. The Grisha trilogy, the Six of Crows duology. I really hope I don't get this one. The Shades of Magic trilogy, the Folk of the Air trilogy. A lot of these are trilogies. The Daughter of the Pirate King duology, the Lunar Chronicles, Legend trilogy, the Hunger Games trilogy, the Shatter Me trilogy, Twilight Saga, and the Gilded Wolves duology. It would be a trilogy, but the last book isn't out yet. Oh, we're so close. Anyways, I think it's a good amount, and I'll be doing 5 or 6 today, depending on how I'm feeling. Alrighty, let's get started with our first series. I've been trying to find a wheel with like a ticking sound, and I finally found one. So let's get started. Our first series is the Folk of the Air trilogy, or the Cruel Prince trilogy. Oh boy. So after some figuring it out, my ranking is a pretty popular ranking, I would say. The first and last book. Actually, no. That doesn't make any sense, of course. Anyways, so our first book, if you don't know the books in the series, it's The Cruel Prince, The Wicked King, and then The Queen of Nothing. That's just the series order. And if I had to rank the books, number 1 would definitely be The Wicked King. That book was really entertaining from beginning to end, honestly. And the plot twist at the end, I was expecting it because I got spoiled for it, but still. I was like, was he really going to do that? Like, and how was he going to do it? You know what I'm saying? Is that kind of a spoiler? No, I didn't really say anything. Sorry. I'm scared I'm going to spoil something. The Wicked King was just a good book. Number 2, this was like actually hard, but for number 2, I put The Cruel Prince because despite there not being any, no, there was romance in that book, especially near the end. I'm not going to say anything. But it was really entertaining and just a really good and solid first book in my opinion, and I was entertained throughout the entire thing. And then number 3 is Queen of Nothing. It wasn't bad. There were parts where I was a little bored, especially with like the politics in the series because there's a lot, but still, I liked it. It just, The Cruel Prince was definitely better than The Queen of Nothing. But anyways, that is the ranking for the Folk of the Air. It's The Wicked King, The Cruel Prince, and then The Queen of Nothing. So I've removed The Folk of the Air, and now it's time. Oh, by the way, the Folk of the Air trilogy is by Holly Black. I forgot to say the author. Sorry. It's by Holly Black. Okay, let's spin the wheel again. I'm so scared. I don't want to get Six of Crows. I don't want to get a duology. Oh, no! I got Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Not Heroes of Olympus, but Percy Jackson. Oh, no. It's been so long since I've read those books. Wish me luck. Alrighty, this one was easier than I thought, but still, it's been a while since I've read those books. Not too long, but still, I forget things pretty fast. So, let's start ranking the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. So number 1, this one is the easiest. It's The Last Olympian. It is the best ending to any book. Oh, it's such a good finale for this series. Very well done. Best book. Not ever. Definitely not ever. But it was a very, very good book. So obviously that's number 1. Number 2, this one might be a little controversial. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been in the Percy Jackson fandom. I need to reread the books. But The Titan's Curse was actually more entertaining, and I remembered more than I thought. The Titan's Curse was definitely number 2. It was very good. I don't know. I was just really entertained throughout that entire book. A lot was at stake, especially for Annabeth and Percy. Because they had a little task to do. Aphrodite was there. Oh, wait. That was Aphrodite was there. We have... Actually, I'm not going to say anymore because that might be a spoiler. We have another character who's there. We have a few deaths. And then that's the book where Nico shows up. So, come on. How can I not love it? Sorry. I know some people don't really like it. Number 3 is obviously The Lightning Thief. It's iconic. It's amazing. The first book in the series. Oh, I should probably say the series order. It's The Lightning Thief, The Sea of Monsters, The Titan's Curse, The Battle of the Labyrinth, and then The Last Olympian. Anyways, Lightning Thief is amazing. We love it. A really good first book to this series. Number 4 is The Sea of Monsters. It's really short, and I was contemplating putting it at 5, but there's another book that I don't really like in this series. This one's pretty short. I do remember a good amount. It's the kind of book you read in one day or 2. It was good. But it wasn't the best thing in the world. Similar thoughts for The Battle of the Labyrinth, the last one I chose. It's I don't remember anything, and I was really confused throughout the entire thing. I just didn't really like it. It's probably my least favorite. I know for a lot of people, it's their favorite book. That it's my least favorite book. Sorry. I did not like it at all. No, not at all. I did enjoy it, but you get the point. Alrighty. Next book. Or series, sorry. Oh, I'm scared. No! I got the Six of Crows duology. Oh boy, I'm so nervous. There's only 2 books, so I just have to choose my favorite out of the 2. Essentially. Oh gosh. Just saying, this one was rough. Took me a while to make up my mind. And I'm not even confident with this ranking that I put. It's only 2 books. You just have to choose your favorite out of the 2. So for number 1, and by the way, Six of Crows duology is by Leigh Bardugo. Okay, we have Six of Crows and then Crooked Kingdom. For number 1, I guess my favorite out of the 2 would have to be Crooked Kingdom. And let me explain, okay? Let me explain. So the reason I put Crooked Kingdom above Six of Crows, and that's not to say that Six of Crows isn't good. I do really like Six of Crows. I would put them at the same level if I could, because I liked both of them. There's pros and cons to both of them, you know? So Crooked Kingdom, I feel like, just had a lot of more memorable scenes, a lot of character development. The ending was something, a lot of emotions, let's just say. I don't know how to put it. It's just, I just have a stronger connection to that book, and I really liked it a lot. Six of Crows for number 2. You know what? It was good. I don't know how to word this. I don't know how to justify my ranking. It's just a feeling. It's just a good feeling that Crooked Kingdom should be first and Six of Crows should be second, even though in my mind that's not totally true. They should be on the same level because they're both really, really good. I don't know. I don't know. This is really rough. Oh boy. It's like choosing your favorite child, you know? It's nothing like that. But you get the point, you know? Yeah. Unfortunately, this will have to be my ranking. Okay, so let's hope I don't have to go through that ever again. Let's do a new one. Please. Oh boy. Oh boy. Actually, no, this one might be pretty easy. It's the Grisha trilogy. Okay. Okay. I think I can do this one. If you did not know, the Grisha trilogy is also by Leigh Bardugo. So that's really good, I guess. And I've actually changed my ranking. I've changed my ranking from what it used to be. Instead, I used to put Siege Storm as my favorite book because I just liked it a lot right after I finished it. But after a while, I realized that I don't remember a lot from that book. I remember literally nothing except Nikolai. That's it. That's all I remember. So instead, the order I put the series in is Shadow and Bone, Siege and Storm, and Rune and Rising. And if you don't know, that's literally the order of the books in the series. So is that saying that Leigh Bardugo got worse? But then she got really good because Six of Crows. But that's besides the point. Let me try to justify some of these rankings. Shadow and Bone, sorry. Shadow and Bone, I remember a lot. It was a really good beginning. I could have devoured that in a day. I had to take my time reading it. It was really good. I love the characters. It was very, very good. I liked that first book. Siege and Storm introduced one of the best characters in the entire Grisha trilogy, Nikolai Landstov. And it was really entertaining. I had a lot of fun reading it. I read it in 2 days. One half in one day and the other half in another day. That's how I read it. Same with Rune and Rising. Even though it's the last book in my ranking, I still enjoyed it. The ending wasn't really that good. I didn't really like it. I didn't cry, but I don't know. I do cry pretty often in books, so I guess that's kind of not... What's the opposite of an accomplishment? That. I just wasn't as entertained as Shadow and Bone or Siege and Storm when reading Rune and Rising. So that's why I put it at the bottom. But I still think this is a really solid series in my opinion. Alrighty, and our last one for today, or it might not be the last one because I'm feeling a little, fun. I want to do another one. Let's see. Depends on which one we get next. If this one drains me or something. Oh, I'm scared, please. Okay. The Daughter of the Pirate King duology. I was going to say trilogy. It's only 2 books. Okay. This one's going to be really easy. I already know my ranking. Yeah, this one's pretty self-explanatory. I kind of rank these also by entertainment and how much I remember. Number 1 is Daughter of the Pirate King. That one was a really good book. I really enjoyed that one. And then number 2 is Daughter of the Siren Queen. It was good, but it just didn't have that same feeling as Daughter of the Pirate King did. I still liked it. It's just something about Daughter of the Pirate King just was so amazing. The romance, the adventures, that's really it. The pirate aspect was cool and all. Just some things in the second book, just really, I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? It could have been better. But that's not to say it wasn't a good second book. It was, I think. But Daughter of the Pirate King will always be just the superior book out of the 2. This one was pretty easy, so I think I might do another one. Alright, and our actual last book is going to be... Or series. I keep saying book. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh. Ooh, this one might be a little tricky. Because I don't really like any of the books in this series. It's the Shatter Me trilogy by Tahara Mafi. Okay. We'll see. Okay, so the ranking was a little tough with the bottom 2. Because I didn't know which one I liked more. Because they were both kind of bad. So number 1 is obviously Shatter Me, the first book. It was really good. Really entertaining. Loved it. And then number 2, I chose Ignite Me. Ignite Me was good. It was good. It wasn't the best. There were definitely some parts where I was, very bored. And then I stopped reading it at one point at, before 20 pages until the end. So I guess that's saying something. I don't know. I just got like really tired with the series. I was just kind of drained out. And then at number 3, we have Unravel Me. Probably the worst book in the entire trilogy. It sucked a lot. I did not like it at all. So that's my ranking of the Shatter Me trilogy by Tahara Mafi. And that's a wrap for the ranking of different books in series. I hope you enjoyed. This was actually really fun, and at some points pretty tricky, especially with Six of Crows that I am still hesitant about. No, I'm pretty proud of my ranking, I think. This was a lot of fun. I would love to do this again. I just have to read more series. Actually, how many did I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 7 left, which is actually pretty good. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I really, really liked this. Yes, I would definitely do this again. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time for another episode. Keep reading, folks. Bye-bye.